All right. Is this the reaction? So if we go to the, so he comes in a T pose, which is quite good. Then we have our Mixamo data. All right. And what I want to do is I'm just getting rid of the models here. So 2, 4, and delete that because they're just in the way for me. Okay. Now what I want to do is make sure that I'm picking the correct model. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to characterize, make sure the hips are selected. Now, this usually doesn't make a difference. It just wants a bone to define it. But since these aren't named correctly, I think it could be important. So I'm coming to characters. Let's just put it right on the hips. Characterize it. Biped. It's done it. Beautiful. I am now going to go to this other take. I know there's some errors, but I actually don't care. Just hide that for now. I'm going to bake everything to the skeleton. Make sure. Oh, no. What I want to do is time. Wait. So and turn off all this. Okay, automatic. There we go. So, okay, so now the animation is on the skeleton. So there we go. Now I should be able to come in here. I'll bring my gremlin in because you should be able to see him merge. No animation. Beautiful. And I should be able to drive him with a character. There. I should have 2 characters in here. So the gremlin should be able to be controlled by a character. There we go. It looks like it's working pretty good. And there we go. Mixamo to skeleton. So then we could probably get rid of the Mixamo data. And it needs a bit of inspection to make sure it's not completely all screwed up here. So if I come in here like this, there we go. And then I have my guy here. Perfect. So I should be able to now take him, bake him to a control rig. Let's just make sure I've got the right character. Bake the control rig. Go to animation layers now. Okay. Look at that. That is working, and it's beautiful. So I had a much more complex way of doing this, of matching bones and things like this. Quick and dirty is my style. I'm going to upload this and let you guys have a look. Okie dokie, here we go. I'm doing some recording here, and this is going to be, this is the part 2, Mixamo, the MotionBuilder to Maya. So here we go. So I was having something weird happen without the things importing into Maya correctly, but it looks like now I've got that whole ball thing. So if you remember the person, that works pretty well. There you go. I should be able to bake that now to skeleton. Does its thing. There we go. And now I should be able to bring in any sort of character. I'm just testing these things before I actually do it. Import. Scenes. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. 16. scenes. Okay, I think we're still okay. How I got that out there. So there's Fredimation is my animation. There's my character. Let's go there like that. Beautiful. Look at that. Did that without ruining it. Let it do its 2 frames thing now. There we go. You can see you can get the Mixamo data working ideally with any of our mocaps. So there you go. Pretty easy. So look at the first video and you get that. Let me discontinue part 2. Whoa. This is actually how I heard it. There you go. That is about what I look like. Yeah. Animation wise. Very good. Okay, so let me go back into MotionBuilder. And for some reason, I was exporting out of MotionBuilder and the animation wasn't coming in. So I took all this, I put it on a standard skeleton that I brought over from Maya. So let me just go back into Maya really quickly. Let's do a new scene. I created a skeleton and I characterized it. Okay, so there we go. And I want to rename the character because I have too many character ones. So I'll just call this one the Maya skeleton. Okay. I just took the mocap, brought this skeleton into MotionBuilder, and after characterizing it quite quickly in the last video, I then could take this and just put the animation directly on that. So let me load in a different file here this time. So let's come in here. So I'm going to bake. So this is the Mixamo animation. There we go. It's blowing off clear. She, it. There you go. And I tried numerous ways of getting this, but it still sort of worked. So at least it's working now. So you have to, I would bake it. Although it worked fine, I can send it out as a number of things. So I'm going to still bake this to the skeleton. There we go. I didn't do any frame reduction. And then I just sort of did a save as. Okay, so I'll call this save as 555. Make sure I've got the take name correctly. So now if you remember, takes in MotionBuilder like video clips. So there was the Mixamo take, there was the take with the T-pose, and what I did was I went into story mode. I just cut the first bit off of this. But let's do this. Now I'm just gonna, this is called Fredimation and take. Beautiful. So now if I just come in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and import this. Now what I had to do in here was tell it to make the best guess here. So if I go up one here, do this with you again. So there you go. My stuff. FBX. Let's just go here. So I will want an FBX. There we go. So let's get down to the bottom. So I'm not using namespaces. I'm just saying load all references. So there you go. That's save as 555. It's an FBX. Move duplicates. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not preserving references. Maintain original namespace option. I'm leaving these. When it comes in here, file type. I had best guess. So there you go. Yeah. Autodesk MotionBuilder. Add. I'm going to just add the animation. Okay. I'm going to import. And the fact I'm getting some things out, I'm actually getting the Maya skeleton. This is the save as 555. There you go. And that is the correct one. So now what I could do is I got my other character, my Maya skeleton. Right? What I'm going to do is just take, this is from MotionBuilder. There you go. So what I want to do is select it and hide that. It's still available to me as my Maya skeleton. Let's do as save as. There we go. And now my Maya skeleton has the animation on it. There we go. So it's driven by the character. So I can bake it to the skeleton. So now it's free from the character. Loads of keyframes here. There we go. And then I can bake it to a control rig. And I can do all sorts of things. So I can use my animation, like go into time editing, do all sorts of stuff. So you shouldn't have to spend more than about a half an hour in MotionBuilder doing this. And you can see we have all of our functions for and there we go. There we go. Stop sharing, there we go, and I'm gonna stop.